Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be doing the 13 personal questions tag. I have the questions on my phone. Let's get started. First question is, what do you order at Starbucks? 9 times out of 10 I order a peppermint mocha, usually hot, but if it's like really hot outside I'll order it as a frappuccino. Second question, what's the one thing in your closet that you cannot live without? I'm gonna say a good pair of jeans. 3, what's one thing that most people probably wouldn't know about you? Well, if it's you guys, or is it just like people that know me in general? Because you guys don't know that much about me. Well, most people probably wouldn't know that I have like OCD tendencies, even though I learned in psychology class and to a certain degree everybody does. But I have like an order of that I do things, and I feel like if I don't do them in that order, I probably forgot something, or I don't know, I just feel like my day is like all thrown off. Like my makeup, there's an order that I do it. I can't like one day just randomly put on, I don't know, just randomly do my lips first and then do my eyeshadow last. Like I have my order that I do things, and that doesn't only go for makeup, it goes for my whole life. My whole life, I'm a Virgo, so my whole life is a routine, and if I mess up that routine, it like, I go bonkers. Name one thing that you want to do before you die. One thing. I'm not going to sit here and there's 1,000 things I want to do before I die. One thing that I definitely want to do before I die is I want to go to Australia so bad. One of my biggest things before I die is I want to travel like to 1,000 million places because I love to travel. But the one place that I definitely want to go before I die is Australia. I'm convinced my husband lives over there, so if anybody, any guys are watching from Australia, hey. What's one food that you cannot live without? Potatoes. I'm just gonna say it right there. Any type of potatoes, I cannot live without it. If you know me, you know that I love potatoes. Mashed, like French fries, baked, any type, hash browns. I love potatoes. What quote / phrase do you live your life by? Well, I don't have a certain quote, but basically the saying where live your life to the fullest. That's how I live my life, especially since I've known so many kids, well I call them kids, but young people my age that have either, you know, died due to car accidents or shootings or all different types of circumstances. You never know when it's your time, and I don't want to be all morbid and stuff, but it's true. You can, you know, die crossing the street tomorrow. You should always live your life like it's your last, and do what you want to do. Do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else, because at the end of the day, it's your life. What do you like and dislike about the YouTube community? Well, I love the YouTube community. If I didn't, I wouldn't still be making videos on it. But obviously, like anything in life, there's a negative and a positive. And what I love about the YouTube community is how many amazing people that I've met throughout this whole experience. It has been amazing. I have friends all over the world, which I love, that I can, like, you know, go to Canada and visit Amy, go to California and visit, you know, 1,000 people who live in California. I feel like so many people live in California, and there's just like someone, you will meet so many people, and people that will, you know, I feel like without these people in my life every day, like I talk to them through Twitter, my life wouldn't be the same. So that's the one thing that I love about YouTube. The thing that I dislike, I'm going to say one for each. The thing that I dislike about the YouTube community is the amount of, how do I want to word this? I don't want to say haters, but the amount of negativity that there is in the YouTube community sometimes is just overwhelming, and I haven't really had to deal with much. I mean, I've had the occasional troll or so, but even like YouTuber to YouTuber, like that negativity is what drives me bonkers, because we all try to fight against the haters, but then when you see two people, you know, going at it that are from the same community, regardless if you're from the beauty community, from the comedy community, we're the YouTube community. We're one community with little, I don't know, houses. Like there's the beauty house, and it's like a fraternity type thing we're all a sorority slash fraternity, but then we have our little charters, and I just feel like it drives me crazy when I see the hatred between YouTubers. That just drives me insane. What's your number one most listened to song on iTunes? iPod is the suckiest iPod of life because I got coffee in it one day. So I don't know what my number one most listened to song on iTunes is right now. And especially since I haven't been using iTunes much because I haven't been using my iPod much, I've been listening to music on Spotify, which I love. If you don't have Spotify, you should get it. But, or Pandora, that's where I usually listen to my music from. My number one listened to song, I'll just say right now, I don't listen to a certain song, but if I would have to say like artist-wise, right now I guess it would have to be Drake for some odd reason. I'm not even like that big of a Drake fan, but I don't know, I've really been liking this album and I've been listening to it a lot. And also a second would have to be Rihanna's new album. I forget what it's called, but that one. What kind of style would you define yourself as having? Like clothing style wise, I would consider myself like I don't even know what my style would be considered, because I have such a mixed style. One day I can be like super trendy and the next day I can be like super like preppy, or a next day I can be like, I don't know, not, you know what I mean. I would consider myself like a chameleon type thing, because the style up north and the style down here in Miami is completely different, and I would say that I can self-adjust to wherever I live. Favorite number is 22 because my birthday is September 22nd. 2 hobbies. First hobby would have to be making YouTube videos. My second hobby would have to be actually doing makeup outside of my work. It's a hobby because I don't do it all the time, but I love to do it. And if I didn't go to school for it, I probably wouldn't charge people for it. So it's definitely a hobby because the freelance aspect of it, because I love to do it and I wouldn't have to get paid to do it. Number 12, 2 pet peeves. Number 1, people that can't respect other people. So people that just have no regard for other people. My number 1 rule is treat others as you would like to be treated. And my second pet peeve is people who shake their legs, like when they're nervous or they're just like waiting or whatever. I'm doing it right now, but you can't even see what I'm doing. Like when they're shaking their leg, you know? Oh my god, that drives me nuts. It like drives me up a wall. It makes me nervous because why can't you sit still? I understand it's a nervous habit, like how I used to bite my nails. But oh my god, it drives me crazy. Like whenever my friends are doing it, I'm like, really? Can you just relax? Because that's essentially, it's a nervous habit. So it just makes me nervous when I see other people shaking. It's like, ah. And the last question is my guilty pleasure. My guilty pleasure, I don't really have a guilty pleasure because I don't feel guilty doing anything that I like. But probably reality TV. But I love it. It's not a, I guess it's a guilty pleasure, like Jersey Shore and The Housewives and all of that crappy television is a guilty pleasure. Yeah, this is the 13 personal questions tag. I hope I didn't bore you guys too much, and I hope that you got to learn a little bit about me. If you've already done this video or you want to do it, I tag you, make it a video response to my video so I can see it. And if you don't make videos, you can just leave your answers to the questions down below in the comments so I can get to know you guys better. You have an amazing rest of the week. Bye.